What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another daily Manchester City transfer update. Remember, guys, rolling out daily Manchester City transfer updates here on YouTube this summer for you guys to stay up to date every single step of the way with all the latest Manchester City transfer news every single day. So if you haven't already, do subscribe to my channel. It is free to subscribe. Also, don't forget social media links. They're in the description if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter, Instagram and TikTok. Email also in the description too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. Also, don't forget as well to leave your thoughts in the comments below and do leave a thumbs up. 300 likes is the aim. Got quite a bit to get through, so we're just going to dive right in. We're going to start off with the outs. We've got the very latest on Luis Fiorini, and he has officially left Manchester City and joined Stockport County, which is what we expected to happen. He joins for £300,000. The deal could rise to as much as £1 million with add-ons. That's according to Jack Gaughan. It's also been echoed by Mike Minay. Mike Minay says there is a high sell-on fee included on this deal as well. So I wanted to wish Lewis the very best of luck for the future, and also the very best of luck at Stockport County as well. And moving on, we've got another confirmed transfer, Taylor Harwood-Bellis. Mike Minay has confirmed that Taylor Harwood-Bellis has signed for Southampton now. He signs for £20 million as per the loan deal from last season that took him to Southampton, where if they were promoted to the Premier League, which they were, then it was an obligation to buy for £20 million, which is what has happened. Man City have included a sell-on fee on that deal, and they've also included a buyback clause. We are awaiting details of what that sell-on fee is, and also what the buyback clause is there on THB, but wanted to wish Taylor the very best of luck at Southampton. He's a really good player. They already know that. They've had him on loan for the Championship, and now they've got him permanently for the Premier League as well. And moving on to the final out of this video takes us up to an update on James McAtee, and Manchester Evening News have been reporting that Manchester City are going to be taking James McAtee on pre-season with them to the United States of America. Man City want to see how much he's improved in the last 12 months, because of course he went to Far East Asia with Man City last season on their pre-season tour. They want to see what progress has been made in them 12 months, what he's learned from his Premier League experience with Sheffield United over the last season as well, before deciding on what they want to do with him next. It is believed that Chelsea are currently trying to sign him. They're pushing for a permanent deal this summer. Manchester City, it has been added in the article, have said that they are not pushing for a permanent transfer for James McAtee. They want to keep hold of him. They want to get him onto a new deal. They want to see what level he's at before deciding on what they want to do with him next, whether that's exploring a loan deal to another Premier League club, whether that would be loaning him to another club in Europe, or whether distributing him somewhere else, or wanting to sell him. What do they want to do? We'll have to wait and see. But very much looking like James McAtee is going to be spending pre-season once more with Manchester City, and definitely is held in high regard. Now moving on to the ins, Sam Lee at The Athletic has been speaking about Manchester City and summer signings, and he has said that Man City are planning to make summer signings. He says that Manchester City are going to wait to see which players leave, though if any player doesn't end up leaving Manchester City, City are going to want to address some holes in the squad. So we are getting a few different positions that Man City are getting linked with players in. So Sam Lee has said that right wing is one position that Man City are having a look at. I imagine a lot depends on what happens with Savio. I do have an update on him in just one moment. City are believed to be looking at a left back should Sergio Gomez leave, which is what is expected right now to happen. And Man City would be pushing for a squad player, not a big name when it comes to a left back. Man City also very wary about congestion on Rodri, and will be looking potentially at that number 6 to number 8 role in the squad. And as I've mentioned before, reminds me a lot of the transfer window a couple of years back, where Man City didn't want to do too much business. The only names I was getting linked with was Jack Grealish and Harry Kane, and it was always a case of one or the other, not signing both and spending big money to bring one player in. It may be a fact that City stick with the squad that they've got. They've got the money there with what they're funding for from their net spend, with academy players and fringe players and players who have been out on loan all being sold, and Man City accumulating enough money to go out there and add just one quality player player to a position that is of priority. Of course, want to be thinking about goalkeepers. We don't know what's happening with Edison. We want to be thinking long-term about Kyle Walker and Kevin De Bruyne as well. That might not necessarily mean we're going to address that in this window, but City certainly will be having a look around in the market to see if there is anyone available to them for a good price that they are happy to pay that number for. And moving on to right backs and potential long-term Kyle Walker replacements, takes us on to an update on Jeremie Frimpong, and Sam Lee has said that Manchester City are interested. They have been having a look and scouting him. They see him as a brilliant attacking alternative to Kyle Walker, especially with Kyle Walker having interest coming in from Saudi Arabia this summer. However, Man City are insistent that they do regard it as unlikely that Kyle Walker does leave the squad this summer, but if he is sold by Manchester City, then Frimpong would be a player that City are interested in potentially bringing in to the club. So I'll keep my eyes and ears open with developments, of course, on Frimpong and anything that happens with Kyle Walker as well. Now, moving on to the final transfer, I want to speak about Savio. Had a couple of conflicting reports coming in, so I want to address that. Savio, of course, is now officially a Manchester City player, as confirmed by Fabrizio Romano. That's confirmed, done and dusted, and he says that despite lots of interest in Savio, he is going to remain with Manchester City for pre-season, and he expects him to remain with Man City for the season as well, which is what the current expectation is around Savio. However, Sam Lee has said that City are going to continue to assess Savio during pre-season. They're not going to rule out anything right now. They're not going to rule out potentially loaning him if Man City think that that would be better for him to continue his development. We've seen it with Maximo Perrone. We did use him around the first team squad. Then we said, actually, we want to go and loan him. However, Julian Alvarez, he came straight in, got into the squad, and has never really looked back since. So what's it going to be? Is it going to be an Alvarez situation? Is it going to be a Perrone situation? We'll have to wait and see, but Savio is going to be spending pre-season with Man City, and early reports are suggesting that he will be used as a Man City squad player for next season. So there we go. That has been today's transfer update. If you have enjoyed the video, please do leave a thumbs up. 300 likes is the aim. Also, don't forget to let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Do subscribe if you're new around here. Press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. It is free to subscribe. Going to be keeping you guys up to date with my daily City transfer updates throughout the whole summer transfer window. Also, don't forget, social media links, they're in the description if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter, Instagram and TikTok. Email also in the description too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorship for any videos or any general business inquiries. And I'll see you all again tomorrow religiously for the next daily Manchester City transfer update. So I've been JSGC. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope everyone is safe and well. Peace. Ciao for now.